Another quote from the introduction is, "It is my conviction, and at times my sad experience, that as the cross goes out of focus in the Christian's life, coldness and backsliding set in." And I read that quote and I think about the cross going out of focus, and I immediately think about photography, which has been a hobby of mine the last couple of years, and how you have in a lot of pictures something that is really in focus, and then if it's a fancier picture, it has blurred background, which now our phones can produce. But that blurred background is called bokeh, and the reason why it's so desirable, technology in our phones, is because it really emphasizes what you want to emphasize and takes away all the distraction that's in the background. And so your subject that you want to capture is more vibrant and alive and at the forefront. So it's just easier for your eye when you have a picture that has a clear subject and the rest is kind of blurred out. And I think the point of his quote is, of course, how easily the cross becomes something blurred in the background because we're so focused on other subjects. So I want to show you a picture to demonstrate this. And one of the reasons I'm showing you this is because it's my anniversary in 5 days. So if you have any ideas on how to celebrate an anniversary in the midst of coronavirus, you comment below. I would love your ideas. But the more important reason why I'm showing this to you is because this is my wedding reception almost 7 years ago. And what do you like about this picture? Where does your eye go? My guess is your eye, first and foremost, is drawn to Karen, as it should be, in her wedding dress. And maybe you're checking out the dress, but at least you kind of, your eye goes up and it leads up to Karen's smile. And it's almost this giddy, laughing smile. And then maybe at that point, your eye veers to the right a little bit and you see my face, maybe. And then you see kind of the calm smile on my face. And it just gives a kind of a mixture of exuberant joy to calming peace. This picture produces, I think. And then the picture's over in your mind and your eye. But what you probably didn't notice is the background, which is good. We don't want you to focus on the background. But now I do want you to focus on the background. Because if you look just left of Karen, you'll see a 3rd grade Lindley Johnson. She's in 10th grade now. Back then she's in 3rd grade. And to me, I think it's safe to say that she was not happy with this wedding. She did not approve of this marriage because she does not look happy. In other words, you could say she looked cross. But she's in the background, and that's not supposed to be where our attention goes. Now that's all you can look at because I've pointed it out. But it's just to show you how things in the forefront of our focus is what we focus on, and then we ignore what's in the background. And sometimes what's in the background really makes the picture. Here's another picture. And what do you notice about this picture? Where is your eye drawn to? What do you like about this picture? Well, I think, your eye might be drawn first to Ellis, my 3-year-old, and just how cute he is, and I would agree. And then your eye might go down to the Sesame Street characters, and you may think, oh, I used to watch Sesame Street. Man, why don't they make TV shows like that still? Or we should ban Sesame Street. That was terrible. I don't know what you're thinking. But you're thinking about kind of entertainment value and the sentimental value of those characters in your life. But what you're probably not focused on is the cross in this picture. Now you're looking for it because I've drawn your attention to it. The cross is right above Ellis's head on the mantle of our living room. This is our living room. And again, all this is to show us that oftentimes the cross is not in focus in our life. And oftentimes, whether it's our own children, our families, our schoolwork, our jobs, our money, our hobbies, whatever it is, there's so much that we focus on. But we have to ask ourselves, what are we leaving in the blurred background that shouldn't be there? For the Christian, the cross should not be in the blurred background. It should be in focus. So we're going to spend the next several videos talking about and meditating on the cross, the sufferings of Christ, and what he endured for us as we lead up to the celebration of the resurrection at Easter.